welcome everybody. Let me move the mic just a bit. I should have done that beforehand, right? Welcome everybody to another Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations live stream. Starting episode number 2 tonight. Or should say, really getting into episode number 2 tonight, since we did technically start it at the end of last stream. Who was ready to fail in court cases? I'm more than ready. I'm all good. I'm energized up. I took a walk. I didn't do any DDP yoga yet, Jared. Thank you for reminding me though on Twitter. I appreciate it. But I took my walk. I'm all good. I'm all energized. Unlike Monday, I didn't get a workout in at all, walk or anything, and I was just, I think you could tell fairly well. I just was, We're good to go now. And to begin things, you know what we gotta start with. It's the big question. Will we have in-game audio? Will we have technical difficulties? Over, under, says no. Where in the world's it? There it is. I was trying to find the Elgato. There it is. Here we go. Okay. Get ready. Turning up just in case. We're good. We're good. We've been on a roll. We've been on a roll lately, making sure we got in-game audio. Okay. All good. And now I gotta get ready to do voices, so this is gonna be great. Especially Maya. Maya, how have you been doing, though? Last time we saw you, you had just gotten away from being kidnapped.
Hey, Nick! Get a load of this! Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later! This is important!
I mean, don't yell at a man for wanting to clean a toilet. The legend of Cairo Santos, who missed 5 field goals for the Titans not too long ago, was given a 5-year, $16 million contract by Chicago. They're praying that Santos is the end of their kicker worries, which, I mean, he's not Josh Lambo, who has missed, I believe, only 1 field goal in Jacksonville. Maybe he hasn't missed a field goal in Jacksonville. I don't remember. Parky curses infected Chicago. Yeah, it kinda has. It kinda has. I'm quickly checking. There's a lot of people on right now. There are a lot of people on right now. Holy shit. Good for them. Good for those people streaming. Okay. What are you freaking out about now?
Today will be the last time you talk to me that way.
Huh? Oh god, don't tell me Maya's got another harebrained scheme to do certain things.
We're about to hit the big time.
Son of a bitch. Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are...
Ha! Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course.
Oh, God. Don't get Pearl involved in this. Pearl doesn't need to be involved in this. No, I'm talking in the stadium. He's missed a couple of field goals as a Jag, but either he's only missed 1 in Jacksonville or he hasn't missed any. It's only... Like, I don't remember if he missed one last year in Jacksonville. Because I can't remember. Because he was on a streak of not missing at all, and I think that got snapped. He missed 1 last year. I want to make sure. Misses in... I think he's only missed that once in Jacksonville since he signed. Because he went on an absolute tear of never missing in the stadium. He missed 2 last season in total, and I think he missed 1. He snapped his whole thing in the home games last year, I believe. Really, you're not gonna give me any play? Fuck you, CBS. Your website's terrible. It's before Rosas came in. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was the one that he hurt himself on. Thought so.
Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick.
Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway?
Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this.
What's this? Some kind of poster? Curane Village. Isn't that... What are they doing? Why?
That's right! It's our hometown! Pearly and mine, that is!
What's this about treasures from the boonies?
Very funny! You can laugh all you want, but you'll be singing another tune tonight!
Tonight? What about tonight?
The Treasures of Curane exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick?
No, I'm talking legit kicks, not extra points. He went 5 of 5 for extra points. Or no, maybe he did miss. No, he did miss the extra point. That's what it was. Never mind, I'm wrong. I was trying to remember what that CBS thing said. He went 5 for 5 in field goals. Okay. Like, I don't remember. 2020's out of my brain. I'm only thinking about this year now. 8 of 10 on extra points. Okay. Because I know he hurt himself on the extra point. That's where his hip got injured. And that started the beginning of the kicking woes. Huh. Same Maya, different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey. The younger sister of Mia Fey. My friend and mentor. And love interest until she died. I first met her 2 years ago. Nothing's gonna be different from 2020 and 2021. You only get a new quarterback, good hair, who may or may not have attitude issues. I don't think he's got attitude issues. Every place is trying to make Trevor Lawrence sound bad now. The only person who's not said anything negative about Trevor Lawrence is, like, Daniel Jeremiah. Every other place is like, well, he's got this wrong. He's got this wrong. Zach Wilson's perfect. Once again, that didn't come out until just recently. Once again, every time, they just try to make the Jags play look bad. It came out 2 years ago? Well then, never mind. But there's been no reports about him having... I've never seen anything about him having issues. And I doubt he's going to have attitude issues with Urban Meyer. Seeing that Urban's going to baby the shit out of him. And that's very obvious. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death. And ever since then...
I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes.
Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character.
Hey, who are you calling shady?
And this little girl is Pearl. This little girl is Pearl Fey. but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself.
I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick.
Crane Village is the home of the mysterious Curain channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Curain School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, all right.
Mr. Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit.
Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. October 11th, 7:18 p.m. Lordly Taylor, Main Exhibit Hall. Lordly Taylor? The city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Woo!
Wow! This is awesome!
Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Ain't that true? Still trying to get over the whole Trent Brown thing. What, Trent Brown being traded to New England? What was the trade for again? Like, what was the full trade?
Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fay Manor storeroom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got 2022 5th. And you gave New England a 2022 7th. Yeah, so you gotta pick next year. Not even this year. Which kinda sucks.
Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl.
On a family heirloom?
Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse.
Alright. Guess we should go and say hello. First things first, I want to look at things. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably eccentric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. But Brown acting like he was a victim when he came on the Raiders, 380 pounds, and during the Chiefs game this year, he was on the sideline chilling while the entire team was stretching. Yeah, that don't look good. That certainly doesn't look good for you. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it.
Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know.
Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Hey, Overwatch installed. Forgot that was installing. I think I remember this old folding screen here. Yeah, it should have a bullet hole in it. Pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened in Curain Village.
This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The 6-leaf Curain Sacred Writings folding screen.
Let me see this. Actually, I gotta look at it over here. Let me see. Dear Lord, that is a gut change. That is quite the change of gut. Wow. 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 It's like me after a couple days of actually doing some DDP yoga. If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? But yeah, if that's the change of look, he's got only himself to blame for that, or possibly the nutritionist for the team, also to maybe blame for that. very few people on the team to blame for it, but you probably blame a couple. But just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too?
Of course they are! This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age? No wonder nobody likes museums. Want to see his big highlight as a raider? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Mystic Maya, look, I can't believe it. Ah, it's so cute! It's a little diorama of Korean village.
That's the biggest highlight. That's nice. Man, Bullet Club would have never accepted him. I'm just saying. You would have never been accepted to Bullet Club. Yeah, look at that! But somehow, it seems to reek of dreariness.
Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It even says Fame Manor on it.
Gave that man 14 mil to play 4 games last season. Not fun. Not fun at all.
Yikes! You're right! I kind of want to add the famous in front of it.
Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. Think. Is that everything? What about the futon? What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it.
Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all.
Greatest treasure? Is there something like that?
Huh? Why, of course there is! Right, Pearly? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I bet it would really take your breath away.
I want to know what it is. It's going to take my breath away. What's it going to be? October 11th, Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse. Yep, there's a basement warehouse, all right.
This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you.
Oh, Mr. Wright.
Eek! A monster! You were right!
Huh? A monster? Oh, shit! Look who it is! I didn't think we'd be seeing you here. Miss Andrews, how's it been? How's it been going? Holy shit. My favorite thing is both the Raiders and Chiefs are losing most of the O-line. Oh, that's a positive thing for you. Good evening. It's good to see you again. You? I know you. Nice to see you again too, little miss.
Hello? Is she a friend of yours, Nick? How do you know her, Pearly?
I hope so. She gave everyone the biggest migraine. Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. You're... Miss Andrews, I'm sus.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Adrian sure has changed since we last met, aka hairstyle and clothing. That's about it. It's literally about it. It's all that's changed about her. Back to court, Miss Andrews. I got a feeling. Yep. I got a feeling we'll be talking to her a lot in court. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. Cool. What you been up to lately? You seen anyone? Phoenix is single. Francisca, nowhere to be seen. We good. Really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Or, whoops, wrong person. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright?
Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman?
Oh God, Maya's mad. Oh Lord. Well, why are you freaking out on me?
What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up. That's all. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily.
Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle Pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. Phone, how dare you? Let's see. What we got? Nope, nothing. Okay. Been a while since that happened, hasn't it? Leon calling the home phone. Been a while. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case?
Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick?
After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. Sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us... No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Whew. That's a relief. You're glad that people die? She's glad that, that evil what's-his-face is behind bars. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibit like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. Dear Lord, this place has been going for 200 years? Swear to God, if this game has a fucking samurai trial, you know there's gonna be one. You know there's gonna be one. There's gotta be. What's Phoenix Wright without a samurai trial? The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums.
Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums! Yes, I did. That's really wonderful.
So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. Miss Andrews, I'd like to ask about those security guards. Is one of them happen to be named Dick at all? Because if so, highly trained is a strong word. Strong way to clarify. That sounds good. So what is with the face she's making? Oh, hey, that actually worked. I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright. So that's why you arranged this exhibit. Look at Miss Andrews. I think she's trying to nudge, wink, wink Phoenix. She knows that Francisca's gone. She knows he ain't getting with Maya because that's just weird at that point. Nudge, wink, wink. Yeah, man. She's trying to... I knew that Crane Village was the hometown of your assistant, Maya. I thought it would be great to let the rest of the world know about it, too. That's not exactly thanking me, per se, is it? Oh, Phoenix! Bruh! Phoenix, what you saying, man? You just coming out and saying it? Is that what you're doing over there? Is that what you're doing over there? You seem to be just saying, you're not really thanking me. I'm Phoenix really trying to put it on here.
Maybe, but who'd want to see an exhibit on the treasures of Phoenix Wright?
Francisca gonna crack out the whip. Yeah, yeah, if this keeps going, that's a definite. I guess. I can't argue with that one. Whoops. Hey. This computer. It looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above.
And that means what?
The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what.
I see. That's a pretty high-tech stuff.
It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. And once an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say. Do they? Who says that? Because I don't know them. I don't know anyone that says that. Looks like a part of a signboard. All I can read on it is Burr.
Aha! I got it! Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger.
Why would anyone write hamburger that big?
Like, maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something.
I kinda doubt it.
Aha! I got it! Maybe it said spaghetti.
Why are you talking about food? Oh, wait. That's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti.
Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think?
Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Oh, that was a good one, Phoenix. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this exact same conversation before somewhere? Slide to the right. What the fuck is this thing? Organi. Yep, makes sense to me. Let's start with Organi. The origami killer? Oh, you're right. Home Depot employees. Home Depot employees hate Maya. They probably do. It says Organi.
No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters.
Yeah? Well, I guess no one else could read it either because the place is a mess.
Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh?
God damn, they are just going at each other. Damn. Let's look at this. What is Maya's problem? God damn. They're both just going at it, man. Like, I'm very shocked at how much they're just tossing insults at each other.
Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Amy, right?
Yes, that's the statue of the woman who invented the Curane channeling technique, Amy Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Cool. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding?
Don't ask me! How should I know?
Well, you are the future master, right?
Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue.
That thing is the Curane... that's a word. Shichishido. Shichishido. I take it that's what it is. The Shichishido. That's tough for me to say. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp.
Phooey! I want to cut something!
What is up with you? What are you eyeing me for? Bro, what happened to Maya? What happened? Oh, look. It's already 8 o'clock. Have you all eaten yet? Well actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together?
Ooh! I like the sound of that! Dine! It sounds so fancy! I have the kids' lunch. Apparently, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with a kid's dinner? Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me.
Shall we head upstairs then? Phoenix, man, you having a dinner date? Hey, Loganic, welcome to the stream, man. Man, this really escalated quickly. We got here, we saw Miss Andrews again, fucking just, you know, asking questions, all that fun stuff, and then, you know, bruh, we having dinner. How am I doing? I'm doing great, Loganic. I went for a walk right before the stream, got some exercise in, feeling great right now. How are you doing? Hopefully your day's been good. After the pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day, something terrible would happen. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Doing good? Hey, good to hear, Loganic. Good to hear. October 12th, 10:09 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Nick! This is terrible!
What the?
You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak.
Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
I'm going to turn on the TV.
We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Masque de Masquier. Right? Masquier. What? I knew how to pronounce it last time. I think it's Masque de Masque, essentially. Let me find out the correct way. How do I feel about Braun versus Shane at WrestleMania? That's how I feel about it. Nobody wants it. It's not Masquerade. No, I don't want Masquerade. I just want that. Do you believe it is just masked? Mask. Yeah, it's just demasked. It's Masque des Masques. It's real easy. Oh yeah, fact of the day, the unicorn is national animal of Scotland. Yeah, I know, I read that on a Snapple lid one day. Yeah, so crazy, ain't it? Masque the Masque? According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by the Phantom Thief, who only targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor?
Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet!
Damn. Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think.
Yes! Now get up, Nick! It was stolen by Masque des Masques! Our most valuable treasure, the Karain Sacred Urn, was stolen!
What? Refresh my memory a little. What's this Sacred Urn?
It's only the most important treasure in Karain Village, that's all! Look, it's right there on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of mystic Amy Faye, the founder of the Karain channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Yes, that's right. Hold up! I thought that urn had the name Amy written on it. Now it says, I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Well, there are some things best left unsolved. When you say, Mr. Nick.
Pearly was playing ball again. That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Karain Village, Maya's hometown. The Sacred Urn turned out to be an important clue in that case. Okay, I got a fact I bet you didn't know. On yearly average, there are 40,000 toilet-related injuries. How does one have a toilet-related injury? That's my question. Like, what is considered a toilet-related injury? That's what I need answered. That is what I need answered. Okay, the toilet, speaking of the devil. Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head. So let's see what's next.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what a... Mr. Nick, your beloved mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you?
I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how...
The village is mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Karain School of Channeling.
A good chunk is toilet collapsing with the person sitting on it. Really? Okay, I guess, yeah, that would make sense. That makes sense. That's still weird, toilet-related injuries.
You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick? I won't let you say you don't.
Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about this?
Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this. Yeah, and get the Sacred Urn back.
But, I'm not a detective,
That has nothing to do with this.
Oh, Lord. Still can't believe it's WWE Network's moving to Peacock. I'm not shocked with how much money they got from it. Hell, like you give anybody that kind of money, they're selling anything in a heartbeat. They got so much money for the WWE Network. And right now, fun fact, if you haven't already gotten Peacock, it's on sale right now for $2.50 a month. I don't know how long that's going to last, but it's only $2.50 a month right now. So, if you need to get it before Fastlane, so you can be here maybe for the watch along for Mania, you know, you can go get it right now for $2.50 a month. No ad, just saying that I saw that. How about this fact? The world record for stuffing drinking straws into your mouth at once is 600. That's a lot of straws. 650 straws? That's a lot. That's a lot.
If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved mystic Maya.
Man, oh man. There's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again?
Mask Demask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask Demask. Ah, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything.
You could be like me and use certain websites to watch Fastlane. I have the network. So, yeah. Yeah, NXT TakeOver's a 2-night event. That's cool. I like that they're doing NXT TakeOver 2 nights as well. That's a smart idea to back it up with WrestleMania that way. The network. I like the network. They got great documentaries. The documentaries, in my opinion, are worth even more than the pay-per-views. They're like 10 times like anything I could find. They're phenomenal. The 24 on Big E, oh, so good. So good. 1 year ago, the murder in Karain Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. And this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence.
Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember, this urn used to say Amy on it. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well.
Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling either.
I'll give Pearls credit. She can't spell, but she got quite the vocabulary. Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Amy, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now. A whole year later.
I can't believe it myself.
Okay. Enough talking. Let's head to the main exhibit hall. Main exhibition hall.
Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
Damn, Pearl, you ready to go? But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed.
Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy.
Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Wait a minute. That voice. Oh no, not him again. It's you. And I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? You everywhere. I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, and I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here
All right, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already?
Maya, no one wants your fan fiction to come true. Because there's like 4 lawyers in this entire city. Yeah, and only like... No, there were like 4 lawyers in this city. And then 1 died. And then there were only like 3. Either way, there's not many there's only like 3 or 4 prosecutors. And then 1 defense attorney, apparently.
Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little Missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. April 5th is Raw, 6th is the Hall of Fame, 7th is NXT TakeOver, Night 1. The 8th is Night 2. 9th is SmackDown, 10th is and the 10th and 11th, WrestleMania. Yeah, man, it's like the week of WrestleMania, there's so much wrestling on. So much wrestling. Between WWE, Impact, AEW, there's just too much, man. So much to keep up with. Now is a good chance for you to try to remember it, right?
And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
I don't think Pearl should be calling Gumshoe Detective Dick. This wasn't the week for AEW production though. Sunday was the ring botch, and last night TNT decided to play basketball audio. I heard about that. At least TNT finally fixed it. But yeah, I heard about that. Like at the beginning of the show, you could hear the buzzer, the shot clock buzzer and all that going on. Yeah. Good to see you again, though, I guess. Speaking of basketball, why the fuck did they rest Porzingis? That's what I'm mad about. That fucked my lineup. So mad about that. Speaking of that, let's see how I'm doing. How bad am I doing? Because my projection was not good. I mean, actually, given how poor my projection is, I'm not doing too bad. He's not hurt. He's just resting. They're just giving him a rest day. He's not hurt. Because literally he was healthy, and then I was setting up to start the stream, and I was like, you know what, let's see how my lineup looks and all this. And yeah, then it's got him out for rest, and I'm just like, why couldn't they say like at 5 o'clock he was getting rested? God damn it, Dwayne Bacon's doing terribly. Yeah, no. Outside of Dwight Howard and Zion, I'm not doing nearly what I thought I'd do. I mean, Jimmy Butler's not doing too bad, but... Nah. I didn't sign Bacon. I have him on there because he's cheap. He was cheap in my lineup, so I was like, I know he's starting. He's going to get minutes. It allowed me to get Zion, Jimmy Butler, Kristaps Porzingis, and Kyle Lowry. So, I don't know. Yeah, but he's getting minutes, and minutes are important because it means he's got chances. Although I do want to check one more thing. Because I made out on my bet today, at least. I want to see if it's gone in yet. No, results are important, and he ain't getting them. Maybe I should have you set my lineup then, Jaren. Maybe I should have you set my lineup for me. Okay, so that hasn't cashed out yet. Since the game's still, or since the game's not over yet. Guess that hasn't cashed out. At least I got it. What happened, Gumshoe?
Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened?
Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Anna girl. Just is Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn.
I know about that.
Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask the Mask.
I know about that too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that?
Well, I guess I sorta kinda owe you guys in a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? See, WWE tried to trademark Dean Ambrose, but they need Moxley's direct say-so. Really? I did not see that at all. Like, I get why they would want to do it, but like, I did not see a thing on that. We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen.
The scene of the crime? You mean here, right?
Wrong. Yous ain't right on that. The urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh?
So who is guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy! It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets us well dead thinking that he's an ace detective. Eric Bischoff said he considered knocking out Jeff Hardy at Victory Road 2011. Jeff probably wouldn't know why. Jeff would he'd hit Jeff and Jeff would just be like, what? Jeff was so out of it, man. Oh, it's so tough to watch that.
Ace Detective?
First, Mask the Mask. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. What about Mask the Mask? Is he famous? Oh, that's good to hear. Good to know that Anna J had a successful surgery.
What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask the Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. And I'm talking about the wrestling move.
Sometimes he appears as a museum guy. You gotta go? That's fine. Look, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate you just being here for a bit. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Mask the Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? Is he turtly enough for the Turtle Club? None of you are getting that. None of you are gonna understand that reference. And he only goes after the finest works of art. Pal, last night was his fifth heist. If Lordy Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time.
What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the Sacred Urn?
Jags are now tied with the Patriots for most cap space at 70 million. Yep, a lot of cap space. Only reason for that is 13 million went to Cam Robinson for the tag. If we hadn't tagged him, we'd have 83. But no, I'm fine with that. It's not like anybody actually wants to go the Patriots, it seems, anymore. Oh no, it doesn't look like anybody cares about the Patriots anymore. Did you hear about Kenny Galladay? Apparently there's a report out saying that Galladay doesn't even want to go to the Patriots. Like, he doesn't want to be around Matt Patricia. Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. We got Trevor Lawrence and Urban Meyer. That'll bring people to Jacksonville. It just will. It'll Brady effect a bit. It will Brady effect just a tad bit. Maybe like this much. But it'll happen. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. What? It happens with Brady constantly. Shit, people play for Brady for dirt cheap. And hell, half the NFL was like, holy shit, Urban Meyer's in Jacksonville. Yeah, because he's Tom Brady, but half the time you don't even know what's going to happen for the year. Maybe Brady, but he loses half the time to teams he shouldn't. It's damn near guaranteed to get a ring with him. I don't know. It depends on who he's facing. If he's facing a good team in the Super Bowl, yes, they'll win the ring. If he's facing a team he should beat, they're not winning the ring. That seems to be how it goes now. Because the Giants, he should have beat twice. Didn't happen. Eagles with a backup quarterback, he should have beat. Didn't happen. It's basically an NFC East team. Yeah, essentially. Essentially, if he faces an NFC East team, then he'll definitely lose. Who did he lose to? So he can't lose. That's why he went to the NFC. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. Oh, wait a minute. That might mean Hunter Henry will go to New England. Which means Kyle Pitts isn't going to New England. They'll draft Mac Jones. That's probably what'll happen. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up.
So, what's he like?
Yeah, don't you know? The Pats love stacking on tight ends. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. I've seen it. Plenty. Well, like I told you, Mask and Mask has made 5 ice so far. Well, the Bucks don't seem to love their tight ends as much. They're more wide receiver oriented than the Patriots are with tight ends. Because really, O.J. Howard doesn't exist. I don't think the Bucks even know O.J. Howard's on their roster anymore. On the 4th ice, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back.
Wow, that is impressive. All by himself?
He really needs to get out of there. Yeah, he does. He really does. I remember his rookie year. It was a good year. And then he just vanished. Disappeared off the face of the earth. Yeah, I gotta admit, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send out our men on a stakeout. None of us have ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy.
But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief.
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? So what's this calling card? Here it is. Don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Mask the Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have it on them. How do I feel about the XFL and CFL teaming up? I like the idea. It's a cool concept. I think it's a good way for both of them to get on the field. You get a lot of players a lot more pool of players. I think it's more good than it is bad. I don't think it's something you can do like constantly, but it's definitely a good way to make sure both of them are able to get on the field.
They didn't mention that on the newsflash.
We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling God is real or not by this symbol.
That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday.
Thanks? I guess? Okay, thanks, Gumshoe. We out. October 12th, Woodley Taylor, Basement Warehouse. Well, he got spin-offs. Yeah, true.
No matter how many times we come here, the place always gives me the chills.
That's probably because it's air conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know. Okay, Ace Detective. What is this guy gonna sound like? Should I give him the Byakuya voice? Yes. So fancy. Because I feel like he's going to be an absolute asshole. For now, that's what we'll go with. We'll see what he looks like. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Huh? What the heck does that mean? Oh my god, that voice is perfect. If you tell me that voice does not fucking work, you are wrong. Look at this guy. That's exactly how this dude sounds. He sounds pompous as shit, and you know damn well he is not. I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home. The schnoz on that dude, I know. I mean, that's worse than a Triple H nose. But we're past Triple H level on that one.
Who are you anyway?
Shh! Silence! Oh my god. Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
What? What do you see?
Zavari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. That's his catchphrase. Zavari! A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong?
Yikes! That's scary! How did you know that?
How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a decision of why. I don't like you. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams. Bruh, you just Pinocchio. That's all you are. Look at that nose. Look at it. This dude been lying for years.
What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it.
Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. The name is... Is that... Atame? Atme? Atme. At me. Luke at me. It's Luke at me. Really? Really? That is your name? Luke at me. Oh my, we're back to the beautiful pun names. These are the names we need more of. Give me more of these. Forget Adrian Andrews, that's a name. That's a real name. I need more Luke at me's. That's what I need. Oh god. Why is he wearing the magnifying glass as a fucking monocle? Ace Detective. Oh. Hi?
Don't let him intimidate you, Nick! Stand up and show him what you're made of!
Why does he have Yu-Gi-Oh hair? That's another great question. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney.
I'm Maya Fey, a spirit medium. And I'm, Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin, and, spirit medium Ace Apprentice.
Hey, there you go, Pearl. You came up with one that worked. It looks like you're about to drop a call to Haunted. He's just Bones. He's just the new version of Bones. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? He's gonna duel us! This man's about to pull out a duel disc! Game? What does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen... Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? I don't know. I more hear the song One Card Short, if you ask me. He Crowley's from GX's cousin. Yes. Bruh. Oh, this dude is pulled straight out of a Yu-Gi-Oh episode. I love it. So are you really as famous as you say? And I love how just they all don't want to talk to him, which is even better. Of course, for a lawyer, you should have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me. That is my name, look at me. I summon Ancient Gear Golem. He just turns into... Yeah, he just really turns into Crowler. He just really turns into Crowler. I summon the Ancient Gear Golem. Now, Ancient Gear Golem, attack! Oh god, he really is just... Oh, that makes so much more sense now to even give him that pompous voice. I am Mask Damask's arch enemy, the ace detective. Look at me. God damn. I love this character so much more now that I've given him this voice. And that look. That right there is a poster. That image of Mask Damask and him just looking up at him in anger. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom larger with this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other, the angelic cherubs of light. Bruh. You calling this man a Soggy the Dark Clown over here? This dude's awesome. I like Mask Damask. New spin-off of Phoenix Wright, The Pompous Adventures of Luke at Me. Make it happen, Capcom. Make it happen. Let's all tweet at Capcom. We want a Luke at Me video game.
Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick?
I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very last loathsome larceny. Bruh, you like your alliteration, don't you? That's a lot of L's. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Megina. Yeah, Megina to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from mask to mask. With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. It's the other way around, bruh. Brilliant mind, brawny muscles. Just saying. Luke, you ain't the smartest tool in the shed, are you? Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. Luke ain't the smartest tool in the shed.
Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the great people around the town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward.
Oh, is that what he's wearing? Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. I both love and hate this guy, all at the same time, and it's the best. It is the best.
Oh! Tell us what you know about Mask the Mask, and keep it simple, please.
Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. God damn. I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night. Here, in Lordy Taylor. Naturally, wherever Damask goes, you will find Atme laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like Damask out-eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say that there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. Go, Phoenix! Oh! Oh! Phoenix with the burn! I will say, I don't know what was up with the writers for this game, but they were in a mood, man. They were angry. Maya's been going off. Phoenix throwing shade. The writers were some sort of pissed. I first received the request from my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Mask to Mask's calling card.
Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived?
Yes. You see, the people who hired me, the person who hired me, is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. There's talk of a Fall Guys and Among Us crossover game. Sounds about right for two games that got real popular for being streamed on Twitch. Sounds about right. Not gonna lie, I'd be interested to see what it looks like. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized.
A calling card arrived, right?
Yes, so ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse, and waited for him, alone. How much you wanna bet Pinocchio right here is the actual Mask Damask? Like, with how pompous he is, I could see him being Mask Damask.
Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help?
Ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You know what, Luke? You get bonus points for using the word nincompoops. You got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Damask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others.
Concealed?
Precisely. Oh wow, so you were corn-sealed. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. I was painted just like the wall. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Lord.
Anyway, back to what happened last night.
As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. He's killing my voice, apparently. Nevertheless, the Sacred Urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself.
So you're saying that even though no one...
Wow, that's a typo. We haven't seen a typo in a little while. That's cool. Been a little while since we've seen a typo. Cool.
So you're saying that even though one came through those doors last night...
That really throws the whole sentence off.
Our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose?
That's just not possible. Okay. Move out of the way, Detective Wright, on the case. Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean? This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas which he paints. Only I, ace detective, at me, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs.
Could you translate that for me, Nick?
I think he pretty much said don't touch anything, amateurs. If there's something you wish to know about, you have but to ask at me. So we've got to at him on Twitter. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Mask Damask. What do I do now?
Is there any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know?
I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say.
shit.
Alright, well, I guess the only way to do this... Well, no. Do not fear, young lady. I promise I shall retrieve your urn.
Thank you, Detective Atlee. I'm counting on you.
The final round between Detective Luke and me, and Mask to Mask, is set to begin. Still, there's something funny about this guy.
Yeah, but don't forget, he managed to retrieve the treasure from the last heist.
Yes, I even have a video that details my role in the whole affair. I recorded it directly from the news on TV. Can I interest you in a copy? No, thanks. Don't need it. Mask to Mask calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive! But I would expect nothing less from my arch-rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top-secret piece of information.
Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here.
Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't want you to like any of us because you are annoying. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us. Ever. Me and Phoenix, on the right mindset. We on the same wavelength. Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not to—
That's right! We're going to find the Sacred Urn no matter what we have to do.
Excellent! I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return to my office. My office of earthly delight, the At-Me Detective Agency.
Office of Earthly Delights?
Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Well, wait a minute.
He's gone.
I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him.
Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office, too. Take me with you, okay?
Pearl, you don't want to go to his office. That pathetic-looking wooden box.
Ah! There's the box that had the Sacred Urn in it!
Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there.
I worked so hard to make that box.
Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya?
What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fay Manor. So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And, I was so proud of it.
Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Mask to Mask had taken the box too.
Wow, this is awesome! What an
Shinchishido. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so says Miss Andrews. Let's see if I pronounce that correct. Let's find out. Google Translate. Shinchishido. Whoops. Put an A instead of an I in there. There's no S. There we go. Shikishido, apparently. Let me put this to Japanese and see if it actually comes out a 7-layered sword. Japanese. It does not even read it as Japanese. I just want to point that out. Yeah, it does not even read it as Japanese. So Chikishido. Like, that's surprising. Like, it does not even read that as Japanese. Shikishido. Whoa, he's pretty heavy.
1 hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'll sell like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword, wasn't Mr. Gamey holding it last night?
Yep. Oh, really? Okay. Google Translate didn't catch it as Japanese though, because I changed it to Japanese and it didn't even catch it. Didn't even catch it as Japanese. It's weird, but oh, okay, cool.
Huh? And another thing, the sword wasn't bent last night like it is now.
It's currently in a South Korean war memorial in Seoul. Put that on the list of things for me to visit. That's cool. That's cool though. Good to know where it's at. If I ever want to go see it. If I ever have money. Yeah, you're right. Look at you, Pearly. Big brainin'.
Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice.
Wouldn't mind going to South Korea. A little up north from there, though. Yeah, no, not going there. The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow.
Aha! I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed mask to mask with it. Like this. Yeah!
Yeah! What the heck?
What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before.
Oh man, my head, my hair!
Look what you did, Nick! You spilled paint over here!
I didn't do that!
Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed a color this outrageous. But this paint is already dried up.
Man, Pearly is on it. Pearly is killing it, man. Pearl, you gonna be the next great detective. Forget Apollo Justice. It's all about Pearl.
Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick.
Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. It looks like it's been several days since it was spilled. Hey, look at this.
What is it?
there's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of this stain.
Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be.
Well, it looks like it's box-shaped.
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
Looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. You can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
I guess that's where they were keeping the Sacred Urn.
Remember, Maya, as Andrew said, we're not allowed in there.
This statue of Mystic Amy is so cool. I want a gold statue myself. We could put it in the office.
Hey, it's Wright and Co. How about a gold statue of me?
Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange.
Pearl, you are the master of all of it right now. Huh? What is it, Pearls?
The statue of Mystic Amy. Was this where it was last night?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh shit! I didn't even think about the fact that it had moved. I legit didn't catch that. Didn't even know it was on a dolly. Wow. Good job, Pearl.
I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door.
Yeah, I think you're right. No wonder we didn't notice the paint.
Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my East cousin.
So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Huh. Everything else looks the same. Security camera. It's trained on the big door to the storeroom. So take a photo of anything goes in or out.
A security camera? Yeah, go stand in front of the door and I'll snap your photo too, Pearly. Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face. Like this. Hey, Pearly, you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name.
Ooh, Lions cut the road dog? They cut Jesse James? Oh, man. The road D-O-double-G, man. I'd put in a 1-year deal on him. I'd give him a 1-year contract. Mainly because the Jags have, like, no tight ends. I'd give him a 1-year deal. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them.
It's probably the trap that the detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Mask the Mask.
Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working these things.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot.
I don't know how to pull up the photos.
I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick.
Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway.
I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk. Right, Nick?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. Camera warehouse camera went off once at around 1 a.m. Okay. Oh, okay. I think we've looked at everything. Yep.
Hey Nick, your cell phone's ringing.
Oh, what? Hello? Phoenix right here. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 it's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe? What is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you's what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. I got him. I got Master Mask. Yous don't even know. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today. This stuck-up detective's met his match. Yup, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him. Yous know. You caught him? Are you saying you
captured Master Mask?
Bingo bango bongo, yous knows. Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him. That is the most Gumshoe thing ever. Dude surrenders and Gumshoe's like, I got him. I got him real quick. Mask to Mask surrendered?
That's great. So when can we come and pick up the Sacred Urn?
Well, you see, I was gonna tell yous, what? Something wrong? Congrats, Gumshoe. Here's your $15 McDonald's gift card. Hey, man, he'd be excited with that. You know how many McChickens he'd be getting? Like 13. Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk to yous. Master Mask, that is.
What? He wants to talk to Nick?
I'll be waiting for you, pal. So get over here soon. The detention center, huh? Woo. Okay. Where do we go first? Do we go to Luke Atmey's detective agency, or do we go to the detention center? I'm gonna take a quick ad break, take a bathroom break, and give me the answer when we come back. For those of you subbed, of course, you get the lovely couch. So congratulations, and I will see you guys in a bit. Did everyone enjoy their bathroom break? I hope so. Because I'm seeing the detention center, which means forget the at me detective agency. We're headed to the detention center. October 12th, detention center, visitors room. Hey, pal, welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yup, after all, we got mass demand.
Right, but, so where's the Sacred Urn?
Oh, God. Sorry about that, pal. Guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim in this case.
Huh?
Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth.
You know, he's right, Nick.
He is?
If you think about it real hard, we are the victims.
Well, I guess so. In a way.
I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person, because we're always on murder cases.
Excuse me?
But anyway, I have to get the Sacred Urn back.
Please, don't just ignore me. Oh my god. Your mask demask. All this music. Should he have an obnoxious French accent? He doesn't look like he would, but should he? Great. Our great thief looks like a comedy character.
Or maybe I should give him something like Butters.
No, he gonna get a wimp voice? Okay. Okay. So he gets like the nerd type of voice. Got it. Yeah.
Who are you? Yeah, mask demask. Oh, okay. Hey, Nick. Doesn't he look kinda, well, gangly?
Wait, not gonna lie, he looks like a trap. Whoa, bruh.
I'm Ron Delight.
Ron Delight. Come on.
The famous mask demask.
I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. So you're the mask demask guy. They gave this man a feminine ass face. That's very true.
Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no, if you know what I mean. What's wrong? Well, when I said wrong, what I really mean to say is it's not right, per se. You see, it's not spelled mask demask, it's mask, or it's not spelled
oh. Yeah, because Phoenix said, are you mask demask, but he spelled, okay.
It's actually mask demask. What's with this guy?
Well, he's a timid little weakling. We know that much.
Don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity.
And a major crybaby too. So, why did you give yourself up?
Well, you see, it's because...
Why is your Princess Leia hair moving on its own?
Well... I know why! It's because you stole such a priceless treasure! And now you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right?
Priceless treasure? That broken old urn?
I have a little favor to ask.
Yes? What is it?
Could you go and talk to Desi? Desi?
Who the fuck is Desi? So who is this Desi person?
Please don't talk about my wife like that.
This man is married. You mean to tell me this man right here put a ring on a finger? Yeah, his wife's got to be a dom. His wife's got to be a dom, and she wears the pants in this family, in this relationship.
I guess she must be his wife. I'm sorry. The truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go and visit her at my hideout?
Hideout?
Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout? Oh, sorry. Naturally, I meant to say my secret base.
Secret base?
Well, my apartment, actually. Palazzo
Pelpepe? Or Peepee? Palazzo Pelpepe? What? I'm gonna call it Pepe, because it's just easier that way. Palazzo Pelpepe. 3rd floor. Lord.
Let's go have a look, Nick! To Mask's hideout!
Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. Okay, now tell us about the fucking urn.
Look! We really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry. I'll give it back. I really will. Maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear what he just said, especially that last part.
Okay, so the grayed out part is him talking real quiet. Okay. Mr. Damask, do you think you could speak up a little?
Yes, sir. I will. I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything. Mr. Damask, about the urn. Oh, yes, the urn, right away. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually, I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway. Enough already! Just tell it to us straight! Please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it. What?
Oh my god, this just keeps getting better and better. I like this conversation. I'm not gonna lie, the voices for these guys fit so well. This might be the best we've done with voices for characters so far. What did you just say? My fucking Skyrim character's a better thief than him. Hell, my Skyrim character, when I have too much weight on me, is a better thief than him. What did you just say? Did you say you lost it?
Yes. No. Yeah, maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it. Well, what do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it. Like I said, these things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag. You know.
What? You forgot our sacred urn on a train? Wait a minute. You went on the train dressed like that?
No, I was just speaking hypothetically. That's all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where.
This guy's story is more surreal than a... This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting. Oh my god, that's saying something. Salvador Dali's paintings are... Whoa. I'm starting to think his wife is the real thief. Yeah, I'm kind of right there with you.
You really sure this creep is masked to mask?
Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. Okay, Damask's hideout, or do we head over to Luke Atmey's office? Where do you want to go? God, man. This one's taken a weird turn. The hideout, this guy has me more curious than off-brand Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. Alright. October 12th, Mask Damask's hideout. Oh my god. Look at this. This is amazing. He's got a balloon him. He's got the little makeshift air balloon. He's got some wigs, some facial hair, some masks, some knives, a rapier. He got some guns. Oh my god, he's got a grappling hook. Oh, this dude's got it all. He's got alchemist books. He's trying to learn how to use Spellbinding Circle. Dude, this is awesome. Is that a fucking jetpack? This guy's the greatest. Wow. Check this place out.
No doubt about it. This is Mask Damask's hideout, alright.
Oh god, I've got so few female voices. I gotta find what this one's gonna be. Right now, she's gonna get the Maya until we know what she looks like.
Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie?
Bruh! You're telling me Mask Damask got this? What? Phoenix got Delilah somehow. Well, we know how there. What? If you believe that this man actually got this, don't give me a hell. It's just straight up, oh hell nah. He sold his soul to something. How? After what we just went through and the voice we gave him, how? Ugh. She just asked who they were. I didn't get time, so either way. Are you Desi Delight? What voice to give you? Oh, what voice to give you? I've got so few. You don't come off like you'd get the bitch voice, so you won't get that, even though it's the best in my repertoire. You know what? You're just gonna get basic female voice. That's it. That's it. That's right. Oh, her name's Desiree. Okay. That's right. I'm Desiree. Ah! Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you. I'm Maya Faye, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Oh my god, what? Nikki Boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome. Did she really call me Nikki Boy? Yes, Nikki Boy. She's turning into Maximilian Pegasus. Can you tell us more about Ron? About your husband. How? Why? What it... Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though. Oh, so you know. Okay, that's good. So is he funny? Like, why? Well, why? You're not answering my question. A bit? By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They said you own the urn and that you're doing some shady training at the law office. At the law office now. Some shady training. Remind me not to watch that channel's news programming. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. My Ronnie. He has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me. I stole that urn, he kept saying. As if it was even possible. Huh? Are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why wouldn't my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure, and he's, you know. It is possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity. Phoenix. Bruh. Look at the room we are standing in. She knows, dude. Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Then why? Why did you married the total opposite. I'm more exciting than that dude. And I stay home. I don't like to go places. What on earth? The excitement for me is taking a walk. What? Like, why him? Because I don't know if he's even excited to get out of bed. He seems scared to even put a foot on the ground. I'm gonna say 50-50 on that. I roasted myself enough but I complimented myself because certainly I'm more exciting than fucking Ron.
Oh, excitement, huh? Yes, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike, going at full throttle.
Oh, you race bikes.
Cool. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that depends on how you ride it. I don't know how to take that line of dialogue from Phoenix.
I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risky, risk-taking type himself.
Yeah, there you go, Jaren. These are the questions we need answered.
You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills or danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways.
Didn't know we were gonna learn so much about Ron today. Whew. Did not know we were gonna learn so much about Ron today. Okay. Other ways?
Yes, money. Ronnie is incredibly rich and super generous.
That's the other ways. She's a gold digger. Ah. Or, I'm sorry, I ain't saying she's a gold digger.
He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping, I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin.
Never mind, I feel like your voice needed to change.
The other day it actually happened. His head actually started to spin.
Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife. Yep, now everything makes sense. It all makes sense. She don't give two shits about Ron as long as the green's there, she's good.
So where does Mr. Delight get all this money from? Ronnie is a security guard that put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it.
He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head to spin. He was the security guard at the museum, or at the store. Can you tell us about what happened last night?
What time did that incident take place again?
What time was it again, Maya?
Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yes, I always do my best flying at night.
What? Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right?
Yes. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you.
When he finally called me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi. You smell that? Smells like a bit of bullshit.
But what about Mr. Delight?
I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of the night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. U-G-L-Y, he ain't got no alibi. Might be guilty. What do you know of this? So what do you know about this?
No! You can't show her that, Nick! That emblem is top secret! Don't you remember?
Oh! Oops. Sorry about that. The way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did. Oh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. Is that really how you spell peaks? No. What? Huh. I never knew that. I thought it was spelled like, you know, a peak of a mountain. Cool. She is literally giving all the hints. What do you know about this? Chill out. I think we know who the thief is. Oh, that's so mysterious looking. I love old stuff like this.
Really? That's one of our most treasured possessions. There's going to be a whole exhibit, Lordly Taylor, with these types of things.
Maya looks so happy. She lit up like a 1,000-watt bulb.
Terrific. You can count on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun. Huh? Oh, yeah.
Oops. It's like that light bulb is starting to flicker. Okay. Can't tell if you'd have a butt chin. No. That mouth doesn't look like yours, Ron, so you're not the culprit. It could kind of be yours, Desiree. Miss Delight, you must know, right? About your husband and Mask Demask? Mask Demask? Of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Ron's a goddamn cosplayer. He's fucking cosplaying.
Yep. What? Huh?
Ron is imposter. Ship him out the airlock. Biggest fan? Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute. Did you say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Mask Damask.
What? What are you talking about?
Tell us more about these delusions. So, when did Ron first become Mask Damask? What are you talking about? He's not Mask Damask. Huh? But, wait a sec. Look around this room. This place is obviously Mask Damask's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. Because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Wait, that doesn't explain why I look up to a insane clown that just wants to destroy people and their sanity. You don't, that makes no sense. Are you telling me I got delusions? Is she telling me I got delusions? Is that what's going on here? No, it does. I don't need you to be my therapist, Jared.
Heroic figures? A Mask Damask is a bad guy!
Oh shit, I forgot. I'm Ron. Well, this explains a lot. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it? Well, I suppose so. Then why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me.
Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mask Damask after all.
Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? Don't call him that. Please stop calling him that. What is it? I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside. Oh, don't. No. 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 No, don't do this to my boy Phoenix. Don't you do this to my boy Phoenix. Don't you start bringing this up and making him have PTSD of what happened back then. Don't do it. He's gone. She's gone out of his life. It's been years. It's been years. He doesn't need to think about her. Don't you bring her back up in his life. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. But the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity.
I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart.
I don't know. She married a man for money. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? This man better have signed a prenup. A letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back.
Miss Delight. Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it on us.
Okay. Let's head to the detective agency. I have a feeling she talked him out of the prenup. Probably. Oh my god. That fucking painting. I love it. I love it. This is a detective agency? Looks more like the set of some B-grade horror movie. It does! I've seen so many B horror movies that look They have like this entire room set up. He is not wrong.
Huh? Hello? Is anyone here?
Looks like nobody's home.
What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento.
Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try back later. Okay, well shit then. Let's see. Nothing to talk about. Okay, let's give him the letter. Oh, that's right. Here, this is from your wife.
Oh, from Desi? Thank you.
Letter given to Mask to Mask. Actually, more like taken.
My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine.
He's clutching on to that letter so hard the ink is going to be squeezed out.
You look so happy. You sure wrote a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick?
No.
Mr. Lawyer.
Yes?
In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer?
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Damask guy?
Well, yeah. According to Desiree, he didn't do it.
She said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick?
Fucking Pearl, I want to applaud you for remembering the word deluded. Because at your age, I would have never known the word deluded.
Come on! She could be lying to protect her husband!
Well, that's true. No, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading.
Oh, please. I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return.
What should I do? I just want to see what happens if I refuse his case. I really want to see what happens if I refuse his case.
Don't do it, Nick! He's a thief! Mr. Nick, I agree with Mystic Maya.
Bad end, here we go. Well, I admit something about this guy stinks like last week's sushi. I guess I really should say no, but if I do that, this poor guy will have nobody on his side. Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to take your case.
Really? You will?
Oh, so nothing really changes.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
Pearls!
I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you. Ever. Pearly, wait!
This is going to be ugly.
I'll go after her. about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya, where's Pearls?
She said she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you?
What about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case?
Yeah. I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you.
I think I'm going to cry.
I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road.
I fucking love when Maya just comes out of nowhere and just blurts everything out. Oh, God, it's the best.
Ah, Mr. Nick, welcome back.
Oh, hey, Pearls. You're back too, I see.
I went and bought us a strawberry cake.
Time out. This child just went and bought a cake. With whose money? We are not paying Pearl, are we? How does Pearl have money to spend? How did Pearl buy this cake? I need to know. Yeah, I saw that the new Mortal Kombat movie has been rated R. I mean, bruh, it's got fatalities. It's great.
I'll go make some tea to go with it.
Hey, Pearls?
Looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center.
It's not gonna be a masterpiece by any means, but if you like blood and violence, it's the movie for you. Yeah, that's my look at it. I don't think it's gonna be a great movie by any means, but I do think it'll be just fun to watch, which is what I'm more excited for. If it's fun to watch, hell yeah, I'll take it. I don't think it's gonna be some extremely well-crafted story that, like, is gonna really, like, it's not gonna be an Oscar-worthy film. That's for damn sure.
Mystic Maya, the tea is ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick, please have some of this cake.
Yeah, thanks. Pearls?
Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet.
The toilet got cleaned today, though. Phoenix cleaned it. What is with cleaning the toilet? Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning.
Too late.
This might be a good time for me to ask about her. I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened at Karain Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met.
You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
Hey, Maya. I've always thought it was because she was young, but...
But what?
Pearls. I think she's got the wrong idea. About you and me.
Huh? There's something you need to understand.
What is it?
It's kind of like a Karain Village custom. Sorta.
Pearl seems to love you a lot.
Well, it's because I'm her only cousin and, well, Because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, kind of locked behind bars. I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now.
So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie really has right now. But it's the same for me too.
Maya.
My mother's gone too.
Okay, tell me about this damn custom.
There are hardly any men in Kurain Village.
Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited.
I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. About how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family.
Yeah, you did. That's why you undergo training to be a spirit medium, right?
Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Kurain Village kinda revolves around its women.
Man, you want to talk about female empowerment? Phoenix Wright was doing it years before it became big. Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages.
Oh.
Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter.
You saying that Pearl's father...
He's gone. He left the village when she was very young.
Ooh. Oh, that sucks. Boy, that's tough.
Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that.
That makes some sense. We just gotta make sure nothing bad happens, that she doesn't become evil and tries to take over the world and tries to kill all the adults. No big sis Junko in this household. So your mother's still missing?
Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is.
Maya's mother, Misty Faye. The current master of the Kurain channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right?
Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing.
Ooh. And if your mother doesn't come back, then what?
And according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master.
Mystic Maya, the master of the Kurain technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility.
Yeah, there's no one else with the blood of the Fae main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around the office.
Yeah, I know. But first I want to talk to Pearls.
Mr. Nick?
Yeah?
I acted like a baby.
Pearls?
I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick!
Yes?
From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said.
Ah, it's okay.
Well, I'm going out now for a little bit.
Huh? Where are you going?
I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence.
Hey, wait a... Ah, she sure runs fast.
Nick, let's get back. Let's back off and give her some room, okay?
Bruh. Pearl's just bolted. She's like, I'm gonna find all that evidence. Yeah. Oh no, he still ain't here, damn. Off to the hideout. Okay, never mind. There we go. Oh God, what is wrong? Miss Andrews, what happened?
Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews! I'm so sorry, it's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn! The precious! They took the precious! We must get the precious back. The precious urn. The habitses.
Please, calm down. What's wrong?
It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you.
Yeah, I think Adrian's broken. Yeah. She's going to help us delete the mask.
I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna go somewhere else with that. Happy you didn't. Thank you, Miss Andrews.
Hold on, just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Adrian, calm down. In your whatever you call that sleeveless outfit, calm down. Bigger question. My boy Phoenix is single. We learned about his past relationship and it was weird. He's down. Just saying. Okay. Let's talk about the calling card. So, when did you get the calling card from Mask to Mask?
Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me.
Long nose? Kinda looked like he wanted to send you to the Shadow Realm? Yeah, we know the guy.
So you asked Detective Atme to help with security? Yes, in fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Mask to Mask than the police.
Really? Really? So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived? He also uses a shitty ancient gear deck. I heard it was from his cousin's dope cards. Yeah. They also wear about the same getup too. It's really weird. Their family is strange.
Well, yes,
I had a premonition. Oh my God, she is broken. She is broken. For this sentence only, I have to do it.
Well, yes, I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. Yes.
You know what? We said she was broken. So that's why there are security cameras even in the basement warehouse. Yes! Lordly Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on to any potential thieves. They will be deleted. Well, he sure brought it last night. And even left with a nice souvenir.
Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure event? Or the treasure exhibit?
It was all my fault. I never should have called this plainly little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value was, after appraisal, was, well, practically zero. Zero?! I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable.
But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Amy.
Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Curain. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there.
So maybe one of them was actually the mask in disguise.
No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Miss Andrews? I know, it's all my fault. But what's done is done. I'll make it up by making a new urn for you. I'm just wasting my time. She's gone too far. She's too far gone for us to worry about. Do you know Desiree Delight? Wow, they're both 23. You don't see that often in this game. This dude's 34. He's older than Gumshoe. Okay, Phoenix is 26. We now know. Phoenix is 26 at this point in the game. Maya is somehow only 19. Pearl is 9. Adrian's 24. And we know this now. We know things. We know ages. Oh yeah, we have to go to Gumshoe. We gotta go talk to Gumshoe. Don't we? Oh, we had to go talk to Gumshoe. I guess not. I do. Oh, never mind. He's gone. He ain't here. Never mind then.
Nick! It's a torpedo!
It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real.
Where could he have picked up something like this?
Please don't say that torpedoes are things people just leave lying around. There are a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves.
Wow! Look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them.
Let's see here. Note. Must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very unusual. Note. A calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi.
Well, wow! Ron really studied his stuff! Hey, Nick! Look on top of the chair!
Looks like an envelope. And a letter.
Well, don't just stand there! Come on! Let's read it!
Maya, you know we shouldn't do that.
What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue!
No way! can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it.
It's not just because I feel like it. It really could be important.
If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up over here.
Duck and cover! It's a missile! Did you know there's dynamite in missiles?
They're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys.
What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Theft of the Mazarian Stone. The Great Albatross Strategy. Theft of the Immortal Goddess Statue. The Great Knucklebomber Strategy.
Did the police even investigate this place? This thing looks vaguely familiar.
Oh, I know! It's a fishbowl! Well, an upside down one anyway.
I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet. I forgot. Okay, I'll just say this now. When we finish this game, we will be going through the game again. And I don't mean like fully, but we'll be jumping in and out of parts of it. Because this game is very easy to platinum. And I want to platinum it. And I've never platinumed the game before. So this is going to be the first game, the trilogy, is going to be the first game I platinum. Guess who? Guess who is in this part? And there is a point, it's an achievement, where we have to sniff everything that smells like her. Yup! I forgot about that. This reminded me that she's in it. Oh.
And that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it.
I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver. No, 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 no. Nada. Nine night. Niet. That's what it is. Niet. What else you got? Keep bringing no in those other languages.
Nick, do you think maybe you can act like a grown-up for a little bit?
Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult. There's a new low.
Oh, that's so cute! It's kind of a hot air balloon, you know.
Nahina? What the fuck is that one? Wow, there's no fooling you.
I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick.
That emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Ron Delight really is Masque de Masque. Better not tell Maya. She gets kinda scary when it comes to celebrities. Oh, it's Hindu. Ooh. Oh, no, we got more. It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame.
Look, Nick! It's a fake beard!
There's also a mask made out of cardboard.
Here, Nick! Try on this fake beard! Come on! Try it on!
Hey! Cut it out!
Now put on the mask! It's Phoenix Damask! Let's borrow it for a while.
No way! I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as is.
It's Mask Damask!
There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck.
Let me see that.
I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen.
I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick?
We've heard that dialogue before. We have heard that dialogue before. Hi, it seems to be a very friendly and outgoing lady. A bit of a pitiful guy. Has great powers of deduction, yet rarely makes sense. Gotta love it. Alright. Whoops. Ah, here we go. Acme Detective Agency.
Hello?
Well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kinda... Silence! Precisely as I expected.
What is...
Zerai! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct?
Think we've already been through this?
Huh, so my estimation was correct. Zerai! Oh, truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? Bruh. You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey.
I heard you've been after Mask the Mask since his very first theft.
Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. In this very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the museum's Sacred Hall, the crime scene itself.
So, that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit.
Pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lloydie Taylor and set the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera.
But I thought you were watching the area yourself too. So how did Mask the Mask manage to steal the urn?
That's the $1,000,000 question. What is Damask's modus operandi?
Mr. Acme, did you know about the Sacred Urn?
I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Mask Damask. Sacred Urn? Poof! That has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what Mask Damask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn has nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons?
I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick.
Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn.
There's something that's kind of bothering me.
Please, my dear, ask me anything you like, as I summon my ancient gear soldier in attack mode. After all, we are all but seekers, wandering alone in the dark.
Well, I was wondering how Mask the Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know?
Yeah, Now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the crime scene. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Mask to Mask. Oh, this man knows some shit. What the? It's a Psyche Lock? Psyche Lock?
Hey, Nick, what is this Psyche Lock thing?
Well, your Magatama lets me see what people are keeping secrets. When people are keeping secrets. Phoenix, be mindful of the fourth wall. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are.
What? This Magatama has that kind of power?
Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year.
Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized Fae family heirloom, but Curly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do.
This is the woman that's going to take over the Curane Channeling School someday. Yep.
So how do you do it? How do you break the Psyche Lock thing?
Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret.
Cool! I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out.
Oh boy. I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. I think we should have enough right now, though. Mask to Mask Simo. Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Mask to Mask commit the crime. Well, no, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse. That was just true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. Oh, we know exactly what went down at that door at 1 a.m. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know. I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have some proof that someone went through that door last night. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned? What? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just the piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask to Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at the time was because you were... trying to remember what we know. Fast asleep, into that. I think unconscious is what we go with, because we know that the the 7-pronged sword was used, and as Maya showed us, you can hit somebody over the head with it. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence.
Take that!
Detective Atme, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke Atme, could be knocked unconscious so easily? This sword proves it, and also you're sweating bullets. That's... Oh god, no, not again. Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Amy Faye. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this here sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Get it? Unlock successful. I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say.
So, what? So, you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you.
Clever? What an ugly way of saying it. But I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer.
So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse?
No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here.
Ouch! Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined.
You can say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway.
Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world?
No, that he never actually saw the thief.
Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be masked to mask.
Just one moment, sir lawyer. The thief was unquestionably masked to mask.
But you never actually saw him.
Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for that. For just such a contingency.
Oh.
Last night the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. Well, hot damn, that is mask to mask. That's him!
Mask to mask!
The thief can be none other than the arch criminal, Mask to Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So, what do you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. Fuck. You'll need to go and investigate.
But how would you know about that?
Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever look at me. Well, guess we better go take a look, just in case. Son of a bitch, look at me. You're good. You're good. Very good at what you do. But with that, that is where we are going to stop for today's stream. Because I think that's a perfect cliffhanger. Because we gotta go look at the green envelope, which we have not looked at. But we must also probably get to the courtroom. We probably won't finish the trial next stream, but we will more than likely get into the court proceeding. Fuck the cliffhanger. 8-hour stream time. No, I've got things to do tomorrow. So, no. I actually have things I need to get done. Let's go with... what track? I want to go with this one. So, with that, we'll be back to this next week. Really, I'll say this much. This one's one of my favorites. I'm already having so much fucking fun with this episode. This has been such a good episode so far. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Tomorrow, we have, of course, the Nuzlocke. And if you want a long stream, you might get a long stream. Because we take on Blue tomorrow. That's a guarantee. We take on the OG Leon of Pokemon. We're then grinding up for for Red. And when I say that, I mean, we might just try and finish the game. I might legitimately just finish up our small amount of grinding we need to do for Blue, take on Blue, grind, and try and take on Red. We might try and finish up the Crystal Nuzlocke tomorrow. Not gonna guarantee it, but I'd say about a 75 to 80% chance we do. So we might be going long tomorrow. So I hope you are ready for that. Late into the Saturday morning, maybe. Who knows how long it's going to take. But we're not doing that tonight. We are not going long tonight. With that, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, whether it was after the fact or while we've been here live. I'm going to have to work out more before I do things. Maybe I'll have to start just getting workouts in right before streams. Because goddamn, I was pumped for it. I have to do that constantly now. That's going to be my thing, I think, at this point. So, you might see me kind of jazzed up every time. We'll be back tomorrow. We got the Nuzlocke. Don't forget the yoga. Yeah, I gotta get my session in. I gotta get at least a Red Hot Core session in tonight. That's a short one. Oh, I need to do that. But we will be back tomorrow for the Nuzlocke. Monday, we'll do something. I don't know. It might be a long one. We might just try and finish Danganronpa Monday. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see if I'm feeling good. We'll do it. But we'll see. Next week's schedule too, I will say, probably gonna be back to normal. We're not gonna miss 2 days. I'm not gonna take off 2 days next week, so we'll be back normal. We'll have a day of NCAA probably. So we'll be back, set up, ready to go. With that, see you guys tomorrow. See you next time.